Okay, so Avengers is a Marvel superhero movie event of the decade, and it's had enough marketing buzz and media hype to live up to the expectations, but how does the film live up to expectations? Currently it's sitting pretty at 96% fresh with only 4 dissenters, but the question on everyone's mind is, how does it fare on the Surfing Violinist patented emoticonometer? And by everyone I mean my mom. So how does it rate? In our theater, they had those crappy paper 3D glasses. The ones are all flimsy, and the whole time I was trying to, I couldn't see, like, is he closer to me or is he further away? It's so dark. Why? I hate 3D. This guy talked in my row for like 45 minutes and made it kind of annoying. Oh, here's one. You got Sam Jackson in an eye patch, no less, in a movie with giant alien snakes, and no one has the presence of mind to have Nick Fury say, "I'm tired of these mother snake monster alien things on this mother planet." Okay, maybe that wouldn't have been a good idea. Pacing this film is so fast, I think this is annoying some people because it's hard to keep up with, but I totally disagree because this improves watchability. You're going to go back and watch this film again and realize, oh, that's why this happened. You're going to start making connections. You're going to find lines hilarious that you missed totally the first time because you were laughing too much at the line before it. I'm already getting to the good news, so let's just go there. There's just too much of it. I've whittled down to 3 reasons, but there could probably be 10 more. It's been said over and over again, Ruffalo's Hulk is the scene stealer of this film, and I agree with the general consensus that his is the best film depiction of the Hulk ever, hands down. There are at least 4 or 8 moments with the Hulk banner that are just totally awesome, but for me there is one that is all time. I would pay $12 just to see this moment. It's totally earned, it's totally the Hulk, and it makes you wonder why it took so long to get this character so right. And if after seeing the film you can't figure out which moment I'm talking about, you would be forgiven because there are at least 3 living up to the description. Fanboy fist pump! This is his year, Cabin in the Woods. This film, he's finally getting the mainstream attention he deserves without selling out or compromising his style. This film is textbook Joss Whedon. Brown coats and fanboys can rejoice. But in all fairness, the credit has to be spread around a bit here. Without Favreau and Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, we probably wouldn't even be here. Iron Man saved Marvel at the movies. He's as good as here as he was ever before. Favreau produced Avengers, and without his help and the people that made Thor and Captain America possible, this probably wouldn't have been the same movie. This film is about the difficulty of making teams work, and it succeeds in wrapping this theme of teamwork in a tightly constructed package, contrary to all the noise that I'm hearing from critics that this film is a train wreck. No, it's a tightly constructed film about a train wreck and a ticking time bomb of a superhero team who's thrust in the middle to try to do damage control. Avengers says that the human race has a place in the universe. We can only find that place when we pick ourselves up off the ground and stand up when the train wreck happens and then work together as a team. The people who are willing to stand up and save the day in certain situations will disagree about how to go about saving the day. That's part of living and working together in a world of train wrecks. And the film manages to bring this theme and a few others, I would say, together in a package that is fun and entertaining. So much so, I'm almost willing to forgive the critics for saying this is just a fun ride because they were probably too busy being entertained to realize there is actually depth in the film. And as for the dissenting critics who have called this film rotten, they are welcome to bask in the grandeur of the films they have deemed to be superior. That's fine, you go ahead and live in the universe in which The Green Lantern, Norbit, The Happening, Clash of the Titans, Ninja Assassins, Hancock, and 2012 are superior to this film. And I'll stay in the universe in which Avengers is one of the best and wittiest action movie joyrides of the decade and quite possibly the best superhero movie of all time. Is it really? I probably need to wait a while to think about it before I give a final analysis. I really like the Nolan Batman franchise, so it kind of remains to be seen how Dark Knight Rises is going to do. Aside from that, what else is there? Superman 2? Until The Dark Knight Rises, I'm going to wait and see. My inclination is to go right to the top off the bat, but I'm hesitant to do so because this is like the O-face. Not that O-face, but, you know, like the shock, like, whoa, this is the best movie ever. This is reserved for game changers, you know, movies that change the whole filmmaking landscape. In 6 months, I'm going to revisit this film on DVD and then see if it's as all-time as I think it is. I think it is, but I want to wait before I go all hyperbole on it because I've already done that enough. So, yeah, XD with the potential for increase in 6 months. Until then, I'm Fort Sousa, Surfing Violinist, reminding you to keep it creative, keep it quality, and keep it constructive YouTube. And if you see Avengers and agree or disagree, please let me know in the comments or post a video response. See you later.